Sup everybody, James here with another video for you, and today I'm doing a review of Transformers Prime Kup. Now, from what I know, this is pretty much a green version of Transformers Prime Ironhide. Now, I'm just going to get rid of his guns in the back for a while. Now, it is a nice looking little pickup truck. Now again, it is a green version of Ironhide, but you know, that doesn't concern me too terribly much. Nonetheless, it is a nice little looking truck. We've the sort of darkish green, lime green, black, silver, a silver-ish, very light gold looking color. At least I think it is. And yeah, that's about the color scheme for the pickup truck. Now, he does have translucent or clear-ish windows, which are relatively nice. You can still see through them, so that's a nice part. You don't actually often get many Transformers like this, where you can actually see through the window, so that's actually a nice little touch. Now, he rolls very well, no issues there. Now, this is my one issue. The very back here, this entire section here from this point here back, these form the legs. Unfortunately, there's a giant gaping hole in the middle. Now, although you can peg in the guns for robot mode in the back here, which makes it look very nice, it still doesn't sort out the whole problem. Unfortunately, that's one disadvantage, but, you know, I'll look beyond it. Now, for a quick size comparison, we'll just throw in Ratchet from Transformers Prime here. It is a very nice little size scale. I don't have many issues with the size scale between these two figures, so for me, I think they're very well matched out. Now, let's take Rumble from the same sort of line or class as Kup. Now for me, I think from the looks of things, either it's Rumble who looks too wide, or it's Kup that looks too narrow. Because really, you know, there's a bit of an awkward size difference, you know, in width, that is. But, you know, nonetheless, great toy, pick both of them up. So anyway, here again we have Kup. I think it's time to get into the transformation. The first thing you want to do is taking the front bumper. Now you will see beneath it that there is a little gap. You want to take the front of the vehicle from this point. I'll tell you a lie. Actually, this little part of the pickup truck, taking the back of it, just pulled it up, and then here, tell you what. Sorry. Now taking the back, just sort of wiggle it, free it by wiggling it, and then just pull it up. Okay, so it looks like this. Then, taking these little panels here, just fold them out and about. Fold them out and about. Okay? Now, we'll get the legs out of the way just to save time. So, the first thing you want to do is split it at the back. Split it. Go around to the front. Fold the legs around, then taking this little panel here, push it up and around, so basically push it to the side, fold the foot out, sorry that was a pen, and fold the foot out. So to do again, just fold out the foot, and then just fold up. Okay, so there we have the legs. Now, for the arms, now you're going to want to push these back down a little bit, and then just taking these little two things here, just pull them out like this. Fold the wheel so it's around to the back, and then push up on it. Okay, so push up. Then taking this panel here, just fold it in, and then rotate the arm. So then let's spin the arm around, push it up. Fold in the arm, turn it at the elbow. Then, this little piece here, you push up on it, and that will reveal his little head. Okay, Now, the next thing you need to do is, going back to the front of the pickup truck, you actually need to separate the grille from these two side pieces. So, just carefully, because you never know what could happen. It hasn't broken, fortunately, but my advice is just be careful. So, after carefully disconnecting it, just fold both pieces to the side, then folding it up to the very top, and just making sure that it's in position. Fold this top section down. Now, it is going to be a bit of a pain. Actually, sorry, take this out and then fold this down. It is going to be a pain because you need to get not only these tabs in, but there are two little tabs in here that will peg into two holes here. So, hopefully, this will work out. Move it. Come on. Okay, right, that's it in position. Then on the instructions, just fold this little panel back, and there we have cup. Now, before sorry, I forgot about the guns. Forgot totally about the guns. Now you can do Now you can do two things with them. The first is you can actually peg them into his hands, like so. Actually, you can do three things with them. You can peg them into his hands. You can peg them into his arms. You know, because really he's just Ironhide. That's who he is, just Ironhide. But then the third thing you can do is you can actually connect both of the guns. So really, you can form one huge gun. I could ask, is anyone, because of, you know, the overall design and the gun idea, is anyone seeing the 2007 Transformers Voyager Ironhide here? Because in a way that's what I'm seeing. You know, both of the guns from the arms connected into one. Part of the truck actually came down around his head. His head is, you know, stuck in there. In a way, that's kind of what I'm sort of seeing. If you guys see it too, you know. But now, before I get into anything else, there is this little panel here in the back that is incredibly annoying. But you can actually do one thing with it. Now, whilst being careful, you can actually take it off. Now, if you want to leave it off, that's fine by you. But you can actually peg it in if you spin it around. You can peg it back into place. Hopefully this works out. Yeah. And then you can just fold it down. Why Hasbro didn't think to do that is beyond me. But really, that makes Cup look a whole lot better. So now here we have Cup. At last it took me this long to get around to this. Now really, overall, it's a nice sort of shade of green. Besides the original colours from the vehicle mode, we also have what looks a little bit like a gunmetal darkish sort of gunmetal grey, which looks relatively nice. Now for articulation, his head is stuck between all this junk, but his head can go side to side. It can, well, what do you know? It can go 360. It goes up and down, tiny bits, but can do that. His arms can go forward and back. Well, not so much back because of the wheel, but they can go forward. They can go in and out. The shoulder actually makes it drop because there's nothing to lock it into place. But since the elbow's on a ball joint, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it, and it bends very nicely. No hand articulation, but the legs, they go forward and back. They can't so much go forward a huge bit because this little bit's blocking that, but it can go forward a little bit and back. It can go in and out. Pivot 360 at this point here. Bend 90 degrees at the knee, and it can pivot quite a bit at the foot. So nice bit of articulation. You know, you still have his guns. In all honesty, as much as I would like to like this toy, if you can understand what I'm saying, you're pretty good. Because I'm not sure what I'm even saying either. But In a way, I wish I could get to like this toy. In a way, it's hard to do that. I mean, if it was Ironhide, maybe there would be a bit more of a difference. But unfortunately, that's not what I'm seeing. Oops, test paper. Sorry. Anyway, this is not... As much as I'd like to hope to like this figure, I can't. It looks good in some perspectives, but really I don't know whether or not to like this actual toy. It is questionable because if you like Cup, then you're gonna love this guy. If you like Ironhide yet you want a toy similar to him, this is the toy to get. For me, still unsure. But for the time being, that is my opinion of Cup. Do I recommend him? Yes, 50-50. But, you know, as I said, he's 50-50, but I do recommend him. At the end of the day, I do recommend him. And that's it for now. Okay, this is Knight/2020 Junior. Subscribe to my channel for videos and more. Like me on Facebook by searching for Knight/2020 Junior. Have a nice day. See you all around. Until next time. See you guys.